What if I told you there was a way to crash any pay-to-win Minecraft server that allows you to log in using 1.18.2? Sounds pretty unreasonable, right? But what if I also told you that this crash could be done in a click of a single button? That is where our video will be taking us today. I'm going to be taking down a pay-to-win Minecraft server that averages about 100 players at peak times on both their Skyblock and newly launched SMP servers. This server is owned by a pretty popular YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers total. This is how I took down ThePondMC for multiple days in a row with a click of a single button. Now, normally the issue with pay-to-win games is usually the fact that you can buy something in-game to speed up your progress and get a distinct advantage against other players in the game that have not bought anything with real-life money, but unfortunately in Minecraft it digs a little bit deeper than just that, because the game is marketed towards children, and specifically this server in general is marketed towards a subscriber base and a fan base that is distinctly younger than the age of 18, I would say between the ages of 10 and 15. ThePondMC is directly advertising to their younger fan base the ability to get perks and in-game items that make you instantly better in game just because you paid for them with real life money. In most cases, these items are crate keys for loot boxes in game that may not even guarantee you get an item that you would even want to use. All in all, it's a predatory practice that Minecraft servers use to go against their younger fan bases and younger people playing on the server so they can get the most money out of there, because at most times it's not even the children's money that they're using, it's their parents' money. Their parents are the ones with the credit cards and the money and the PayPals to be able to go in here and do this. It's super predatory, super disgusting. Servers shouldn't be able to do this, and even then, it is against Mojang's TOS to do this in the first place. So yes, we are reporting this server immediately before even starting this in the first place. And with all of this, they still even sell unbanned. So like if a kid gets banned on their favorite server and they want to get an unban, they have to pay what, $11 to even get considered for it in the first place. There's no free unbans. You can't be like, hey, I won't do it again. You have to go, hey, I'm going to pay this $11. You will get refunded if they say no, but why should someone have to pay like any amount of money in the first place to even try to get unbanned on a server? Now, this is a pretty easy thing to use. All you need to do is own Fabric, the Fabric API, and put this into your mods folder, as always with the rest of the mods that we have used. All you need to do is open your menu and click Error Crash, leave this menu open. You could tab out or tab back in if you need to, but you need to leave the menu open and Error Crash on. It will then send dummy packets to the server, causing it to crash. As you can see in this clip here, about 10 to 15 seconds after I originally hit Error Crash, people started noting that there was lag. The most noticeable way to see this happen in-game is to try to break a block and see if it'll drop for you. If it doesn't, you're successfully doing it. Also, you can see all the rest of the people in the chat saying that they're lagging, so obviously it's working just fine. A few days before the SMP server launched, I decided to go try it over on the Skyblock server, which apparently had better anti-cheat than the SMP server was going to have, and I wanted to see if they would stop me from sending dummy packets, and they didn't, as you've seen from a couple of the clips before already. So I knew that I was primed and ready to go for the SMP launch in a couple of days, but unfortunately I wouldn't be around for the actual launch, so I had to wait till about 3 hours into the launch to finally strike against the server. And yes, I am over-dramatizing and hyping up all of this for absolutely no reason other than I think it's really funny, but at 6 p.m. when I finally got home, I got on the server and decided that I would just go in, click the button, and watch chaos ensue over on their Discord server. And it was even better than I could have ever imagined. Not only did the Discord server start blowing up with a bunch of complaints about how the server was lagging now and days before, so people did indeed notice and put it on the Discord, I just wasn't in there yet, and not even a minute and 10 seconds after I joined the server, found my cozy spot, and hit the crash button, the server went down after about 5 or 10 seconds of chat lagging and people actually being able to get their messages through saying how bad the lag was. The server went down, and I mean full down, could not connect, could not get back on, and this was one of the last times that I was on the SMP server when anyone was on and anything was working. And like I said, the Discord was absolutely melting down. People on the server were going in and adding the owner, the helpers, any moderator that they could, but no one could help because none of the mods had any of the permissions to do this, none of the helpers had any permissions to do this, and anyone who was able to fix the server at the moment was far gone and removed from the situation that they weren't able to come back until about 24 hours after I started crashing the server in the first place. There wasn't even an official response. People had to speculate, theorize in there about what was going on. Fortunately, and I guess unfortunately for them, no one got it right. Everyone thought it was just a server issue, a dev issue, or something going wrong, but in the end, it was just me, a crash button, and a whole lot of time on my hands to do it. And to my surprise, after only about 12 hours of crashing the server and being down, it went back up, but in an unfinished state, in a state I don't think that they thought it was going to come back to. When everyone tried to relog on after they tried to bring the server back up the best as possible, I think a mod just might have reset it and launched it back up, everyone fell into the void died, lost all of their items, the overworld was deleted, the nether is still up, but everyone's items got wiped because they all died. All of their stuff was lost, all of their homes were lost. Any progress made in the last 24 hours was completely gone, and that included items people had paid for, crate keys, and armor sets they might have bought in the store as well. And one of the best acts of customer service I have ever seen, there was no official response from any staff members on the server for more than 24 hours after the server first went down. Apparently the owner of the server was gone for the weekend with some family stuff. By all means, I understand people have family shit going on. I completely get that. But here's the thing. None of your admins, none of your mods, none of your staff cared. The only thing people cared about was the fact that people were losing paid content, paid items, and if they were going to get refunds for it. And guess what? They basically said, hey, we're going to reset the server, you'll get these items back, but if you want a refund, we're not giving it to you. Absolutely no refunds are going to be happening. And that is completely ridiculous if that is actually the case. That's going to happen. I hope they actually fix that and make it not pay to win at all. But the fact that it took 24 hours for an official response on the server is awful for anyone who's trying to play on here, and ridiculous if you're a server owner. Hey there, Vitamin P from the future here. I actually just found out right before I wanted to go post this that they may actually be giving the items back to the players in game, but they will not be giving out any actual money, real money refunds to the players. And this was all speculative at the time of the recording because the owner of the server didn't even say this to the people on the actual Discord server for the Minecraft server. He was on a completely different server at the time. So if you're going to make promises like this, maybe make it to your community at large and not on another server while you're hiding away from the consequences from what's going on. The greatest part about the situation is that it's fluid. It is ongoing. There will be a part 2 to this video in the near future, and if you're from ThePondMC, hey, how's it going? Maybe think about changing your storefront to make it not pay to win anymore. Just a thought. Maybe get rid of the unbans and all of the overpowered items that people can just buy for like $80 for a full kit. Like, are you kidding me? All in all, I am going to be reporting them to Mojang for violating their EULA policies for selling in-game items like this and pay-to-win servers, so I will be doing that right here. You can see on screen I'll be filling it out, and if you guys want to see a part 2 of this video, please let me know down in the comments below. I really appreciate it. This is going to be a really fun time if I can keep doing this. And ThePondMC, like I said before, fix your stuff and I won't be coming back. Thank you guys so much for watching, getting your daily dose of vitamin P. If you guys want more daily doses of vitamin P, please check out the rest of the videos on my channel. I would really appreciate it. More videos coming down the pipeline soon, and I appreciate you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and take care.